Good afternoon. Who here knows somebody who has a hearing aid or can use a hearing aid? Probably everyone, right? And it's because it is one of the most common disabilities in the United States. I'm Brian Degnan, I'm a math super nerd, and with Aaron Nelson and Luis Calderon, we founded Audiallo. Audiallo is a fabless semiconductors company which focuses on high-end audio processors for hearing aids. So what does that mean to you? Well, currently, hearing aids have a couple problems. You have one, you're just probably not happy with them. And we're going to, for those of you who don't have hearing aids, we're going to play some files. We're going to play a file that's speech in a noisy room, followed by a file that's processed with a state-of-the-art digital signal processor hearing aid that's on the market today, and then the Audiallo solution.
You can catch the bus across the street. Call her on the phone. Tell her the news.
Followed by the DSP solution.
You can catch the bus across the street. Call her on the phone and tell her the news.
Now the Audiallo solution.
You can catch the bus across the street. Call her on the phone and tell her the news.
Fundamentally, that's what we do. So, where do we fit this whole thing? To rip off an advertising slogan from a company down the road. We do not make hearing aids, we make components of hearing aids. Audiallo inside, if you will. You have a whole system, and we just make the processor. So, what does that do? Well, as what you heard, it will enable end manufacturers to make a superior product. And I have to note that this is, although it's a medical device, it's actually FDA exempt. So we can make our chip and go right to market. So as I said before, there's 31 million people in the United States who are hearing impaired. Of that, about a quarter have hearing aids. And of that quarter, only 50% of them are satisfied. And they're dissatisfied for the reasons you heard. They do not work when you need them to work most, and that's in a noisy environment. When you're out with your kids, things like that. So to take you away from the slides for a second,